Creating backgrounds is much easier because the game offers 16 layers instead of the 3 layers that LittleBigPlanet 1 and 2 gave you. You don't need to worry about losing an entire layer that could be used in improving gameplay because you need a half-decent background. In LittleBigPlanet 1 and 2, sticker creation was incredibly limited. You couldn't truly make your own stickers if they weren't a rectangle. In LittleBigPlanet 3, this issue no longer exists. You have the ability to make stickers any shape you want. Sticker creation was incredibly limited. You couldn't truly make your own stickers if they weren't a rectangle. In LittleBigPlanet 3, this issue no longer exists. You have the ability to make stickers any shape you want. LittleBigPlanet 3 also allows you to play levels that were created in the first 2 games. You don't get the option to play LittleBigPlanet Karting, LittleBigPlanet for the PlayStation Portable, or LittleBigPlanet for the PlayStation Vita levels. However, you do get to play levels from the LittleBigPlanet games that most people care about. Personally, I quite like when I discover a new glitch in the game. It allows me to explore the world in a way that I could not previously do. In LittleBigPlanet 3, this still holds true, but most of the time, glitches will be an inconvenience. There will be several times when you're climbing along a wall, and you teleport just a couple of feet to the left or to the right, and suddenly you're no longer hanging on the wall, but instead over a pit of fire. And in other cases, you'll be teleported to a few dozen layers in front of the frontmost layer without the ability to do anything but kill yourself. It's incredibly inconvenient, especially if you're trying to ace the entire game. Who here likes loading? I hope you raised your hand because there's plenty of it in LittleBigPlanet 3. Every time you enter or exit a level, it will take quite a while to load. Loading hub worlds is especially painful. The hub worlds are extremely large in LittleBigPlanet 3. There are also several levels which are all linked within the hub world, but there aren't enough levels to warrant the size of the hub world. Some sections of each hub world are blocked off unless you use another character, so sometimes you need to use Oddsock instead of Sackboy. Sometimes you need to use Sackboy and Oddsock won't work. Some items are behind a paywall. Several levels have items that require multiple players to be present, meaning you'll need to either buy multiple controllers or find other players online to help you get the items. And the PlayStation 4 version requires PlayStation Plus in order to play multiplayer, which is another cost. I would love to sit here and tell you that LittleBigPlanet 3 isn't so bad and that it's a great time, and for some of you that may be true. Some people have found very few issues with the game, and good for them. However, I have found that in my time of trying to get everything within the game, I have encountered several bugs and a few crashes, though the crashes have mostly been fixed in a recent patch. It's bad enough that the game requires that patch, and did require that patch. I do not recommend LittleBigPlanet 3 at the full price. If you can get it half off, then it's definitely worth it then, but at $60, it's not worth it. Thanks for checking out my first review. If you enjoyed your time here, please consider clicking the like button. If you did not enjoy your time here, you can click the dislike button, but please let me know how I can improve in the comments. Also, in the future, I will be starting a series called LittleBigPlanet Showcase, where I will play community-created levels in the LittleBigPlanet series, and parading them in front of your screen, telling you what they did right and how they can be improved. But in order for me to do that, I need submissions. So feel free to submit levels that you have found, or levels that you've created, into our submission form.